A road leads you to a destination. It dictates how you get there. It can also bring you back. If these feet could speak, they would tell you a story of mud, sand, and many miles.
I can't go back.
Martha Murillo and her sons left their home in Honduras to escape violence.
I had problems over there. Gangs were going to kill us.
The three traveled 1,400 miles along Mexican highways. They were abandoned by their human smuggler at the first sight of Border Patrol agents.
And then Border Patrol arrested us.
Murillo and her sons were headed to family in Houston. Now, they're planning their next move here at Sacred Heart in McAllen. Now, Martha tells me that the group she was with was trying to make it past the Border Patrol checkpoint south of Falfurrias here. She's not exactly sure of the exact path, but she knows it was somewhere along FM 755. Now, this is a known illegal immigrant path here. Now, the road starts at Rio Grande City, then spans north all the way up just about 10 miles south of the Border Patrol checkpoint. FM 755 is a dangerous road. Scorching heat and rough terrain sends hundreds of illegal crossers to the graves in Brooks County every year. The lives impacted by this treacherous journey can only be experienced on the road. For many illegal immigrants, the Rio Grande is the beginning of their journey into the United States. Now, behind me is the international water boundary line. From this point, illegal immigrants must make a mad dash to American soil and the private property of U.S. citizens. 50 years of fence repairs takes its toll on a cattle rancher.
I really don't have a good piece of fence anymore on this side.
You won't find many cows on Jose Cavazos' ranch these days. The few animals that roam his riverfront property are pets. They're confined to a small area. Years of abuse to his fences have forced him to downsize. Now, Cavazos' ranch is in the direct path of the road illegals take to come into the United States. Once they cross the river, they enter into these trees. In the process, they break through his fences. Now, the piles of inner tubes here are evidence of just how many illegals have crossed.
They come in and out. Yeah. It hurts if I put something like this up and they'll tear it down.
Cavazos says the people who crossed today aren't staying in the Rio Grande Valley. They're headed north, the fastest way they can. In this case, it's FM 755, an isolated road that snakes through Brooks and Starr counties. A 60-mile drive leads us to County Road 309, a popular drop-off spot for illegals, 20 miles south of the checkpoint.
They're lost, they're out of money, they don't know what's going on, and desperate people do desperate things.
County Road 309 leads to a 3,000-acre ranch, home to Ryan Weatherston.
Woken her up inside of her house, inside of her bedroom with a knife, and they said, we're not here to hurt you, but we are here to take your food and your clothing, and that's what they did.
Weatherston manages this cattle and hunting ranch with his wife and kids. Just last year, two men broke into one of his workers' trailers.
Next time she went home, she's done.
We got 2 riders on for sale.
Border Patrol increased the number of agents in this area. It hasn't stopped the traffic.
We're still averaging, 1, 2, 3 groups a week, and which is, down from the summer, but there's still a lot of them.
Now, these windmills are sort of little oases for the illegal immigrants. They come down here, fill up their water jug, grab their bearings, and head through the heavy brush, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Making progress on these trails is rough. It's hot, disorienting, and everything is pokey.
You walk a mile in this stuff, it's like walking 3 miles, It's very hard to get through.
The sandy trails snake through Brooks County. The road we're on runs right through Ron Osborne's ranch.
They still come over in pretty good sized numbers and just smash it down, and it's all up and down.
Osborne runs a hunting ranch.
All stainless steel commercial kitchen.
With first-class cabins, 12,000 acres of grazing land, and a whole lot of wildlife.
This is very unique.
You name it, his ranch has it. Except for one thing.
This is probably the first time in 50 years that we haven't had hunters out here.
Osborne says fear of illegal immigrants killed his business. He blames the national news media for giving Brooks County a bad name.
There's no one here now.
He's even reluctant to talk to me.
It's all over the deal about, you know, the deaths that happened out here in the ranch lands and stuff.
Osborne bites his lip for now. He wants to show me his idea about how to fix the problem.
We're kind of looking to bring one of those aerostats out here.
A high-flying camera-equipped balloon called an aerostat helps Border Patrol catch illegal crossers. Osborne says he's convinced agents on the ground that this bare patch of land would be a prime location for one. Leaders in Washington aren't listening.
Bring them down to South Texas to figure out where's the best place to put an aerostat. Well, heck, all you got to do is ask the people that work for them. I mean, how simple is that?
The moon rises over FM 755. We still have about 10 miles of harsh terrain to get around the Falfurrias checkpoint. Navigating in the dark is nearly impossible. Hey Mark, give him an idea just how dark it is right now. Shut off the night vision. Strange noises and hordes of six-eyed spiders surround us. Many of those who choose this path north spend hours in this horrifying setting. We decide to drive the remaining 4 miles to a well-known pickup point on County Road 3066. It's just north of Osborne's ranch. From here on out, an isolated road becomes more isolated. The chances of getting caught by Border Patrol is slim. Channel 5 News requested the latest apprehension numbers from the Border Patrol station in Falfurrias. Within the last year, the detainment rate has dropped by 39%. Now, it's clear to see that increased law enforcement, along with new technology, has decreased the number of illegal immigrants coming over our borders. But what's not clear is how many of those illegals are getting past Border Patrol agents and finding new roads into our country. John Bartell, Channel 5 News, Brooks County.